How do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action as the New Trier Trevians take on the Niles West Wolves in the second of the home series, although it's not working out that way field-wise. Due to the heavy rain the last couple of days, New Trier field's unplayable. There's a fly ball down the left field line, caught for the out. One up, one down. And that was Jack Lochner. And here's Kyle Gibson. So we're playing what would be the game at Duke Childs Field here at Niles West instead at Phipps Field. Both fields made for legendary coaches. Duke Giles was the first athletic director at New Trier, and James Fitt, a very famous baseball coach, won 2 state championships here at Niles West. Cost delivery, ground ball, and a whoopsie, and not in time. And the error puts Kyle Gibson aboard. Here's Brad Paulo.
I'm not off by my side, kid.
Squidward foul. Ground ball. Flip to second and no. And the error. Second error of the inning. Apollo safe for first. Kyle Gibson safe for second. And Sam Butera the batter. And the ball.
Secondary, good job. 1 out.
Outside of ball. Battery today for the Trevians. Cost pitching and Cam Redding catching. Second of it, strike. The pitch bounces into the dirt for a ball. Look back. And ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Diego Acosta. Cam Redding out. They have a word with Cost. And a pitch high, a ball. And the pitch on the way, a long fly ball. Back it goes, back, and hits the top of the fence and over. Home run. Grand slam on top of it. Diego Acosta with the home run. And Niles West leads 4-0 here in the top half of the first. Here's Brandon Kaihara. And round ball, so roller, third baseman Hanson. Up throwing over to first. And there's two away. Here's Jack Elkin. And Elkin takes a strike. Strike one. Low and outside a ball. And straight. Another one in the dirt ball. The lock and load and inside a ball. And strike three. And we're done with the top half of the first inning. And now before the damage was done, a grand slam. And Niles West leads this 4-0 as we go to the bottom half of the first inning. And Kyle Capone will lead it off for the Trevians. Capone, Peyton Birch, and Anthony Clarko. Now the pitch, and that one's fouled away. And went fishing in the Skokie Lagoons for that one. Down low. So a little ground ball, shortstop has it. Oh, the first one up, one down. It's Peyton Birch. Second to miss, strike. Another one fouled off. The other one fouled away. And a ball. Line shot, that's a base hit. To the left side of the infield, single for Birch. And Anthony Clarko bats. And strike. And outside a ball. Another ball, that's it. They'll try and keep the ball away from the power that Calarco has, although it's not as windy as it was at the start of the first game between these two. It's still pretty windy, blowing out. There's a strike. And went fishing for strike three. And they got Capone picked off. And in a rundown, they tag him out for the third out. Trevians end up going quietly in the first. And the end of one, it's Niles West 4 and New Trier nothing. We'll be back with more. Covering football, basketball, ice hockey, and baseball. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Stop cyberbullying. Be smart. Have a heart. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we go to the top of the second inning. And Aiden Binkel letting it up. Blinkow. Whoa. A little ground ball. Third baseman over it and takes it over to first for the out. Here's Andrew Paps, first pitch hitting. Single back up the middle. And here's Jack Lochner. Pitch low ball. In the dirt, a ball. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. That's for Cam. There's a strike. Lochner bats. He flew out to left in his first at bat. Ground ball and whoopsie. Another error for the Trevians. And two on. With one out, Kyle Gibson, the batter. And foul ball. Outside the ball. And a strike. They look back. The pitch on the way. Strike three. Caught him looking. And 2 away. And Brad Hollow, the batter. And first pitch hitting ground ball, shortstop over to first. In time. And we're done with the top half of the second. Niles West leading 4-0. And Cam Redding leads it off for the Trevians. Low and outside the ball. High fly ball. And now it gets past him. Out there in left, the wind got a hold, right rather. The wind got a hold of him. Hold of it, and a double for Cam Redding. Eddie Harvey, the courtesy runner. And Duke Olgus, the batter. It's a strike. Now the outfield was playing a little too shallow with the wind blowing out. Redding got it into the wind and up over the head of the right fielder. Ball gets away. And over the third goes Harvey. Pitch outside the ball. And the count's gone blackjack. And 55-footer, but didn't get away far enough for Harvey to come out. Strike on the inside corner. Deuces on the count to Duke Olgus. Ground ball, that's through for the base hit. And the single scores a run for New Trier. And here's Preston Anderson. And he sends a fly ball. Bounces in to short left field, and Anderson into second with the double. Here's Patrick Jonathan. So two in scoring position, still nobody out. High and tight the ball. is a single. And got away from the left fielder. 2 runs are going to score. And into second is Jolliman. Error on the left fielder there. Here's Brian Kerwin. So we're going to be a strike. Evan Hummel on deck. Low and outside the ball. Hand high for a ball. So Kerwin bats. And Kerwin sends one back up the middle. Another base hit. And another run home. And we're all tied up at 4. Here's Evan Hummel. And the ball gets away. Bounding over to second is Kerwin. Goes to bunt. Sacrifice going to work. Move the runner over to third. And that's the first out of the inning. Now the Trierians have scored 4 runs with now 1 out. And back to the top of the batting order, Kyle Capone, the batter. And takes the ball 1. Ground ball, slow roller, pick it up. Throw, no. Score that as a hit, tough chance. And the single for Capone. Here's Peyton Birch. And the Trevians has taken the lead 5-4 here. Wide. The pitcher on the way and a fly ball. And taken by the right fielder. Going to try and double up Capone, but Capone got back in time. Throw was off base anyway. And strike 1. And the ball going outside. Anthony Clarko batting. Capone with the lead. There he goes. And throw sails into center field. Capone off to third. And will make it easily. So stolen base and an error for, and Capone's on third with 2 away. Swing and miss. Might have gotten a little piece of that. High and outside, a ball. They lock and load. Ball 4. And Calarco aboard, and Trevians have batted her out. And for the second time in the inning, Cam Reddick comes to the plate. He doubled over the head of the right fielder to start things off here in the bottom of the second. And a high pop-up on the infield. Second baseman calls for it, takes it in the shallow right field for the out. And we're done with the second. But New Trier gains the lead. They lead it 5-4 as we go to the third. And we'll be back with more here on the network.
Covering more than 30 years of sports coverage, this is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Parents should be supportive, not intrusive. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network.
New Trier's taking the lead as we go to the top of the third inning. Sam Butera leading it off. And takes a strike, strike one. And a ball. 1-1. Swung on a pitch that dropped. Strike two. And that one's high in the eyes. Count evens up at deuces. And strike three. One away. And Diego Acosta, the batter. He hit a grand slam his last time up. Takes a strike. Pitch is high for a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike. And strike three. Two down. Here's Brandon Kaihara. He sends a fly ball. That's going to drop in for the base hit. Nearly got past Capone on that rough outfield out there. Capone able to one-hand it. Jack Elkin, the batter, throw to first. And the runner back. Here's a strike. And pitch a low ball. Goss looks over and delivers. And swing and a miss, strike. And strike three. And we are done with the top of the third. No runs and a hit. And we go to the bottom half of the third. Trevians leading 5-4. And Duke Olgas leads it off. Takes a pitch low, ball. Ball two. Olga singled his first time up. Ball three. Going outside. And ball four. So Olga aboard via the walk. And Preston Anderson, the batter. He doubled his last time up to left center. Pitch is low ball. The scoreboard here at Niles West got zapped by the rain. Of course, that's better than what happened at New Trier, where we got Lake Duke Childs again out in right field. There's a strike. And there goes the runner. Stolen base. And again thrown out in center field. So Olgas over at third on the error. Scored that as a pass ball at an error. Pitch is high a ball. And fly ball down the line. Foul. Ground ball back up the middle. That's a base hit. And another run home for the Trevians. And Patrick Gentleman, the batter. Gentleman singled last time up. And stole the second. And the ball gets away. And Anderson on the second. Outside the ball. And strike. And fouled away. Yeah, they got the scoreboard working a little bit. Handball 4. So, gentlemen aboard. Runners at first and second. Brian Kerwin, the batter. Yeah, strike one to Brian Kerwin. Short bunt. Pitch outside the ball. Throw to first and the runner back. Into the line. The pitch on the way. Swing and a little foul tip. Got a little piece of it. And outside the ball. High bounder. Slow ground ball. No one's going to get that one. Little infield single for Kerwin, and the bases are loaded. And here's Evan Hummel. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. No place to put him. Trev's on every base. And a strike on the inside corner. And ball 4, that walks in the run. And second run of the inning. And back to the top of the order, and Kyle Capone. And ball 1. Ball 2. Trevians runners take their lead. Ball 3. Still nobody out. Here's strike to Capone. He singled his last time up and was left stranded at third. That was last inning. And ball 4. And yet another run walked in. And Peyton Birch, the batter. Outside a ball. And pitch high ball. Another one outside ball. And ball gets away. That'll bring home another run. On the wild pitch pass ball. Runners at second and third. And fouled back. So Birch staying alive here. We're in the third. And a high pop-up on the infield. Second baseman calls for it. Takes it for the out. One away. Here's Anthony Calarco. And takes a ball. Ball 1. Fly ball. Right fielder comes in and whoopsies it. Stumbled on that rough outfield out there. As I said, it's pretty rough running around out there. So here is Cam Redding. And the Trevians have batted around. Pitch high. Ball. The one that's way high. Ball. Strike. And that nicked him. And Redding on board at first. Courtesy runner for him. Eddie Harvey again. And Duke August, the batter. And a strike. 55-footer. And the pitch, that's low ball. Swing and a miss, strike. Swing and a blast, and that's going to be up beyond the reach of the left fielder. Back to the warning track. And a single for Ogus. Here's Preston Anderson. Batting for the second time in the inning. He's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 runs scored. And a ball. Outside of ball. Seven runs in the inning. Ball. Backing out of play. The runners at first and second take their lead. And fouled away. Metro Chicago Sports Network baseball coverage on the cable and the internet. Selected games on the internet you can catch on demand. And in the dirt for ball 4, and the bases are reloaded. And Patrick Jolliman, the batter. And fly ball. That's going to go to the fence. And another couple of runs home. And Brian Kerwin, the batter. Still only 1 out. Pitch is high ball. Another one high. Ball. Ground ball, third baseman has it. He'll throw to first for the out. And the 10th run of the inning comes home. And Gentleman over to third. So it is now 15-4 in favor of the Trevians on this 10-run outburst here in the bottom of the third. Evan Hummel fouls one off. And a pitch fly ball. In the dirt, a ball. Nobody going to move. Gentleman, the only base runner at third. And fly ball to right field. Right down the line. And caught down there for the out and the inning. But the Trevians put a 10 spot on the board and put a little distance between Niles West and the Trevians. They lead it 15-4, Trevians do, and we'll be back with more.
This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network.
Top of the fourth inning. And Trevians well in command now. Aiden Bacall leaves off the inning with a single. And Andrew Paps, the batter. So Paps bats with Bacall at first. Andrew Cost had a lot of time in the dugout on that 10-run outburst. Trevians sent 14 men to the plate. It's a single. So 2 on, but nobody out. And Jack Lochner, the batter. And pitch inside a ball. Strike, 2 on. Nobody out. Locked in the leadoff batter for the Niles West Wolves. And foul ball. And strike 3. Gone walking. 1 away. And Kyle Gibson, the batter. And takes the ball. They look in. They look back. And the pitch fouled off for strike. Another one fouled off. Runners take the lead. Couple of look backs. The pitch on the way. And foul ball. Capone gave it an effort, but just foul. Keep the runner honest at second. And a ball, high. Well, the sun's out, and we've finally broken the back of that cold April. Foul ball. Third coldest April in the history of records in Chicago. And they got the runner picked off. They got him. Got a little too far away. On Strickland now catching for the Trevians. And a little comebacker over the first, and we're done with the top of the fourth. The Trevians leading it 15-4. We go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. And leading it off is Matt Roth. Batting for Capone. And strike one. And a ball, 1-1. High and outside, the ball. And low ball. The lock and load. Line shot back up the middle, base hit. A single for Roth. And here's Henry Polinsky. Batting for Peyton Birch. And strike one. And strike two. And strike three. And Polinsky out. That's what away. Here's Anthony Clarko. And low ball. And he skied it. Second baseman calls for it, takes it at the first baseman's position for the out. As they're pulling a shift on Calarco. Here's Don Strickland. Outside of ball. And Strickland's got a gapper out there in left center. And coming around to score is Roth, and the double by Strickland. And Alex Calarco, the courtesy runner over there for the catcher, Don Strickland. And here's Eddie Harvey. 2 out. And it is now 16-4. There's a strike. And in the dirt, gets away, and the runner going to move on over to third. So Calarco, the courtesy runner at third. Swing and a miss strike. I guess the scoreboard wasn't working. He shut it off. Got a little wet from all the rain we've had. We had over 3 inches. Real gully washer. And it stayed for a few hours. And strike 3. And we are done with the 4th. So it's ultimate go home time on the slaughter roll. Trevians leading at 16-4 as we go to the 5th. We'll be back.
You're watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Play smart, play hard, practice harder. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network.
We go to the top of the 5th inning. And Brad Pello leading it off. Paulo takes pitch outside the ball. Ball 2. And a strike. And the count goes blackjack. Joe Fox on to finish it off here in the 5th inning on the slaughter roll. Oh, okay. Soft liner, caught by the shortstop for the out. And 1 away. Pitch high ball. And we have a pinch batter. Matt Escaharia. Strike 2. Down the delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And 2 down. And Stephen Agos. Pinch batting. Last at bats for the Wolves. Finish this one up. 2 out. Nobody on. And fouled away. strike three, drop third strike. So the first stand, the ball game is all over. And the Trevians split their series with Niles West, winning this one 16-4. Final word on this ball game for the new Trier Trevians. 16 runs, 13 hits. Our graphics been off all game. They actually New Trier had 3 errors. Trevians were struck out 3 times. They were walked 6 times. Trevians left just 4 on base and 1 stolen base. Make that 2 stolen bases. And for the Niles West Wolves, 4 runs on 5 hits, 4 errors. They were struck out 7 times by Cost and Joe Fox. 5 by Cost and 2 by Fox. 1 walk, that was back in the first inning, and that came home on the grand slam by Acosta. 2 left on base for the Wolves. I take that back. 1, 2, 3, 4 left on base for the Wolves. And that'll do it for us for this ball game. Watch this game on demand on YouTube. And it's also available, of course, on our cable affiliates, selected affiliates. And for all of us, we say, as always, thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.